I'm from the Philippines.
I'm from Phoenix.
Together, we'll
we're
Phils
Phil's to
to Phoenix.
Phoenix. Two countries.
One heart. And
Welcome
welcome
to
to
our
our
kind of weekly chica.
yep, chika-chikka. I'll give you the updates because last week we did not have the chance to do the chika-chikka, right?
Last week or 2 weeks? I think it's 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, 2 weeks.
Because the week we went to Rochester, we didn't do one because we were just kind of rushed.
Yep, 2 weeks. I agree. Yep. So 2 weeks ago, I have a really, really bad headache.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, and then Saturday, she got headaches bad now. She was starting to puke.
Yep, it's really bad.
Monday, I was suggested, why don't we go to the doctor, and she all but refused. Well, she did refuse. Wednesday, I started to get a little bit more forceful about it and saying this isn't normal. And then, but she still was refusing that it's going to go away. It's just a quick thing. And then Saturday again, I told her we're going to take you to the emergency room, and she convinced me to call my sister. That she's a retired nurse. She's been nurse forever, but
Yeah.
Cindy really values her opinion, and
Who values your opinion?
my sister told her, yeah, you do need to get this looked at. That it kind of sounds like you're starting to come down with migraines pretty bad.
Yeah.
So we were able to get some
Emergency medicine.
emergency medicine to deal with it because we were leaving Monday. We were leaving in 2 days.
Yeah.
Which was part of the reason why we weren't doing a chika-chikka that weekend, that Monday, because
We're busy packing.
it was busy packing. It was adding to the stress, and the stress seems to be one of the things that brings on her bad headaches. So we just decided not to do it that week.
I just didn't realize that I'm so super stressed. You know, like things that happen that you just didn't acknowledge until you just suddenly like, wow.
Have headaches that make you puke.
Yeah, it's like weird, and I told you to myself, that's the worst headache I have. You know. But anyway, so.
Yeah, headaches that severe are just not normal. So.
Yeah. Thank you, though.
But we're at least getting them taken a look at.
Yeah.
We actually had a really neat week in Rochester, or week in New York.
Yep. So Tuesday we
flew into Rochester,
Yep.
and you got to go do your
executive entourage. Yay! I have some pictures of that.
got to rub elbows with all the hobnobs and all the really cool
The big
people.
wigs.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was an amazing experience. Yeah, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Have the chance to talk with the executives, and they're pretty cool and amazing person. I thought they're like, there's a big gap, but they're just like normal people. So anyways, it was really cool experience. It's impressive, overwhelming, how the information just sit in there, and sometimes I just didn't realize and acknowledge it. And I could see the much bigger picture of my entire company. So I'm grateful that this year I got a chance to go there, because last year I didn't have the chance. Well, it's destined. And I'm blessed. So that's the word I'll use, blessed.
You got to meet your potentially next supervisor.
Yep, we'll see. I'm so excited.
So that's actually a really cool thing. And they were all very impressed with you, too. So that was a really cool thing, too. And then Wednesday, or...
Thursday, I went for shadowing in one of the offices in the Rochester branch. Well, they have really, really, really lots of offices. And the one that I went to are big offices. And it's a cool experience to see how they handle the branch. Some are different, some are weird, and some are just different.
Now, you shadowed one of the training mentors, right?
The trainers, and I also sit down and ask the super mentors.
Oh,
and
okay.
I talked to the manager, too. The manager of the branch.
Oh, the branch manager. Oh,
Yep.
Very cool.
So
you kind of shadowed a little bit with everybody.
Yeah, it was a really, really cool experience, yeah.
Very cool.
And then in the afternoon, we went to... Yes! We actually did a back road. We went to Lake Ontario. It was like pretty, pretty impressive. It's like this is your lake. I'm like, that's huge and gigantic. And then, of course, we went to Niagara Falls. It's like beautiful, wonderful, awesome, amazing, overwhelming, and majestic power. Like, it's huge, gigantic. Like, oh my
Somebody
God.
was a little impressed with Niagara Falls.
If in the Philippines we have like tiny waterfalls, oh my gosh. In the US they have like huge, as in I say huge. I cannot reach beyond my hands here. It's so huge. It was really, really, and I'm super impressed. I'm super excited. And yeah, every time I close my eyes I could still see the falls and the river. It's amazing. Thank you.
Niagara Falls is a pretty impressive place. I will have to admit that. Uh, and we went during,
Close season.
yeah, basically closed season. That there wasn't a whole lot there, but the advantage was there wasn't a whole lot of people there either.
Yeah, that's true.
So we had a pretty unique perspective on the falls because of that. But it was really cool. We just stayed on the American side. We went over to the Goat Island, and
We went to Goat Island. We went to the Three Sisters Island, right?
oh
And we just have a glimpse of the Luna Island. Guess they're close too.
yeah, Luna Island. Luna Island is this little tiny island, probably 1,000 square foot island
Yeah,
that's just inside the American Falls.
yeah,
So you're actually in the falls when you're on this Luna Island.
yeah.
Uh,
It's pretty amazing how the American side have different islands, and it's just a really, really amazing experience, you know?
yeah, the American side didn't get the really cool big horseshoe falls, but we got all the islands and the rivers, so
Yeah.
that was kind of a cool thing.
Yeah, that was really good. It's seeing the other perspective, you know, and you could see like, whoosh, it's huge, you know?
That and then Friday night we went to my hometown.
Yes! I will say it's reminiscing, bringing back memories, and it's quiet and peaceful, and it's just, I would say it's like treasuring the moments, you know, that's the word, is treasuring and value the moments that my beloved husband here shared, you know. I don't wanna cry, oh my god, I don't wanna cry. Okay, so it was a good experience for me. Thank you for showing me around. I'm speechless. I'm just treasuring, savoring the moments that you showed me your hometown. You know, it's been like since we get married 40 years, and I really, really appreciate and treasure that.
Yeah, we've always been putting off going back there because it's, and she didn't appreciate quite how far it was. That it's a 5 hour flight back east.
Yeah,
That it's as far from here as Manila is from
Tokyo.
Tokyo. That they're both about 5 hour flights.
Yeah,
It was a really cool opportunity to go back there.
yep,
It was kind of depressing for me in some ways because so much has changed.
yeah. And the
But there was
people
still enough there that stayed the same or similar,
yeah,
that we were able to show her a lot of the things I was familiar with and grew up with.
yeah. And Charlie, your
Uh,
friend, was there too, right? It was
Yeah, my friend that I went to high school with, that he's still in the hometown for various reasons.
It was really cool seeing one or two people that stayed there of your hometown, you know?
Another friend of mine, Jim, that him and I were really good friends. Jim Swat, that
It's so cool hearing the experience.
well, what's kind of funny is Charlie and I didn't know each other in grade school, but the town was small enough that the entire town went to the same junior high and senior high school.
Yeah.
And they organized you alphabetically by your last name, and our names were close enough together that from 7th grade to our senior year, we were side by side lockers.
Oh, yeah, because you're Ralph and he's Rigu.
Ronalder.
Yeah, it was so cool. And then that's why James Watt. Is it close to your locker too?
No, we were a little bit different.
But you're just friends.
And he was actually a year behind us in school as well.
How come you became a very, very close friend? And he always pointed out that you're 1 year older than.
Yes. But yeah, I'm a little bit older than most guys that I hung out with.
It's not just.
It was just friends of other friends, and I I think Charlie and Jim knew each other.
Oh.
I'm not sure. To be bluntly honest, I'm not 100% sure where those did come in together. I hung out in high school. I didn't have an identity. I had 100 different things that I was doing, and none of them really coincided well with each other. And I was still struggling to figure out who I was. But yeah, the Jim and I met, and we became really good friends. Charlie and I met, and through this school, we became friends. Uh,
How about Dennis?
Dennis, I knew pretty much. He put it one time that we've known each other since we've known ourselves. Because both of our parents were involved with Mason's Amaranths,
Yeah.
when we were little kids, our mothers would bring us and just throw us together to entertain ourselves while they were doing different Amaranths functions.
Yeah.
But, and I think Charlie, well, no. I'm not sure how that entourage came together, but it did, so.
It was a really, really cool experience.
It was very cool.
It was good.
And then when we got back on Monday, or Sunday night, Monday we were just so stinking, but Sunday night we didn't get in until 11, 12 o'clock at
because
night.
it got delayed.
Yeah, the flight got delayed coming back, and then Monday we were just both dead tired.
Yep. Trying to catch up, like imagine like you're studying online, you're trying to catch up your assignment while you're waiting in the plane, plus you're catching up. It's pretty interesting, I tell you.
And then we got you into the doctor last week.
Yep.
To
Yep.
get your head checked out finally.
They gave me this
That they recommended Excedrin
for the now.
and stress reduction program.
So for the last time when it was checked, that's Thursday, right? I didn't even have I didn't feel the migraine. So now I might bring that and put in the purse just in case if I have. But I guess yes, I listened to your advice, the doctor's advice, minimize the stress, sleep early, and it's actually really helpful for the couple of days.
Well, and these things are kind of your body's way of telling you, yeah, you need to back off a little bit.
Yeah,
So.
I know. So yeah, I'm stepping back. I'm not trying to push. And like Wednesday when we I know Thursday when we went to Bible study and we supposed to have potluck on Friday, and I said no, I will not do it because it will just cost me, So I learned to say no, and just
Yeah, and saying yes to everything was kind of adding a little bit too much stress for you, but.
yeah, I know. I need to say no from time to time because it's not time. Life is so short. If I abuse it, no, I don't want to do it.
Well, and there's other ways of doing it too, like the potluck. If you would have had a couple days notice, and this is something you got to let your work know, is that if you have a couple days notice, you can have somebody make it for you. So.
Yeah, that's true.
But that actually brings us up to pretty much current. So.
Yep.
Mabuhay!